Hey, you beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Intuitive Dallas Tarot. I am Dallas, and it's really good to have you all tuning in. And thank you for the likes and shares that I'm getting so far, which, on that note, I would really appreciate the new subscriptions and the sharing of the videos as I was just meditating, and I am manifesting that my videos are going to reach the people that they need to. And that just remember that they are timeless. Could be picking up on past, present, or future, or a mix of all. So just take it as it resonates for you, as we are all on different timelines. So some things might seem a little bit repetitive for some, but that's because there's other people that are just starting their journey. So on that note, now that I've done all the things YouTube expects, if you have a sound sensitivity, can you turn your listening device down in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Right. What I have here is this very cute box, and it is full of every sort of charm you can imagine. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start this off. Promise I'm not looking. It actually makes it less fun for me if I do look. So I'm just going to pick out a couple at a time. And if you do find that that what comes out, it resonates with you, it's, that's great. And it's sort of more of a reason to listen in to the reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean the reading's not for you. It's just another confirmation. It's just another fun way of having confirmation. Wow. Okay. We have a beautiful angel here. Little angel. Okay. Let me move that out. Actually, I'm going to move the box completely out of the way. Okay. And we have here, it appears, I mean, you can take this one as it resonates, really. It looks like a bit of an orange if you cut it in half. But I think the colour is more significant here. With the solar plexus, like a lot of creative energy that I'm sort of feeling more from the colour. And here we've got the green smiley face. That's a healed, that's the heart chakra, which is your guardian angels, your loved ones are all with you. There's something coming up for you. We have the fish and a star, which could be Pisces. Okay. You could be dealing with people that are Pisces. You could be a Pisces. You could just like fishing. So again, take it how you will. And we have an elephant, a golden elephant. We all know about how elephants are extremely intelligent animals and don't ever forget a face or anybody. They're very spiritual, very strong, very intuitive. They know, they sense, and I think it's saying a lot more about your character and that healing journey you've gone along. So that I keep looking at that smiley face, that green smiley face, and that's a happy heart chakra. That's, you've done a lot of work. And here is the sun. Okay. The sun is making me think of the sun card in the tarot, which is the happiest card in the entire deck. There's either exposure. Sun can represent exposure. There's it's also your guides are bringing forth your light, the amount of light that's coming off you right now, how much you're shining to everybody, but also happiness, inner child. It's like a happy inner child feeling. The smiley face, the sun, but you've got the wisdom of the ancient days. Like elephants can live forever. I mean, obviously not forever, but you get my point. So we also have here, it's like a little dress, little, you could be into fashion. The pink, self-love, a lot of love. I'm really picking up that there's definitely, you could be dressing differently now. Not necessarily in dresses, but like your fashion, like the way you presenting yourself could be different now. You know, you're shining. You know, you've had births, deaths, and rebirths, and done a lot of healing, and it's showing. And self-care, the way we want to dress. And that's the other thing that I'm hearing them tell me, is that you're dressing the way you want to, not the way other people expect you to, the way what makes you happy. And if you're not quite there yet, they're encouraging it. They're encouraging color as well. That's why we got the pinks and the greens and the oranges are also encouraging color. Definitely. Now, I pulled out this little deck. Out of all my decks, I pulled this deck out. Okay, and I was just giving it a pre-shuffle and, you know, cleansing it and doing all those things that you do. And then this card came out of it from a different deck. Okay. Now, there's no mistakes in tarot. No mistakes at all. And dirty money, illegal activities, thievery, and laundering. I know it's not much of a... So there could be some exposure that's going to come out in this reading, but that sun didn't just come out for that reason at all. But there is definitely no mistakes, and I don't actually know how it got in there because I have not done a reading with this deck and that, so I'm actually flabbergasted myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some overall. I'm just going to leave that to the side and we just see that there's definitely, whatever's going on, your angels are, and your ancestors are there. Split the deck on death. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Not enough. Looking or lacking confidence. Self-sabotage, ego, and fear, frustrations. It could be a transition, like I mentioned before I did this, the death, the rebirth, of not feeling enough. Like, funnily enough, I only just started and I've already touched base on that subject. you may have felt that way, and what you've done is you've healed your heart, you've healed that inner child. The sun card has children on it generally, and it very much can represent your inner child, a happy inner child, a healed inner child. And this could be what you've been healing. And your ancestors and your angels are extremely proud. So angels and ancestors, and can you please help with clearing the veil for clear, precise messages for the collective? That is going to be for their highest of good, things that they're needing to know, or confirmation on things that they already intuitively know. Archangel Michael, can you please only allow the spirit of the highest of white light through, and anything that is not, can you shut the door, lock it, and protect them from coming through? Right, spirit guides, what is it that you need the collective to know today? What is the overall? What does the collective need to know? Okay. What does the collective need to know? Please and thank you. I say as soon as you say thank you. Okay. I'm just going to put this deck down so I can see where it's split. Okay, we've got shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany with transformation. We were just talking about transformation, but no, this is something coming in that's going to, they're saying it's going to shock you, but not in a bad way, okay? This is a positive, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to move these decks because it's actually making it harder. Poker face, taking a chance, risks and options, not showing hand, gambling, partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. It can be one or all of those things, remember. Like, there is a sudden change coming in, though. There's something that's going to make your inner child extremely happy. There's a transformation. News. There is news. I was going to say, I can see like the Ace of Swords in my mind's eye, which represents truth and clarity, yes, but it also represents messages. So the messages of clarity. We've got mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. See, we were just, again, we've touched base on those inner wounds that you've been healing. You're going down a different timeline now. You've really, really worked on, really have, I'm going to move these up a little bit just so that we can move the cards up a bit. Okay, so yeah, the self-reflection, those inner wounds, the mirroring each other, I'm picking up as a love situation. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be doing a different tarot layout today. Be interesting to see what's going to come. Oh, okay, the runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. But it actually did flick out in the reverse. And usually I wouldn't focus on that with these cards, but they're telling me to keep it in. So there's someone that's been mirroring the healing that you've been doing. Could be in love, it could be a family member, I'm not, because and soulmates can be family as well. Doesn't have to be love, but they, once upon a time, they were a runner. So I'm saying, oh, sounds like love. And had fear of intimacy, running away, interest, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So when things got too real, they ran. Now, not so much. I think they're starting to, this may be the news that comes in that shocks you, that you have a past person of family, you know. I'm definitely, I'm getting past person with the runner card. For some of you, it is a past person coming through, and that's what the news will be, is that they've actually been healing while you have been getting not even talking, no contact at all, could even be blocked. I'm seeing the blocked sign. So, okay, let's just get a couple more from this deck. Okay, oh, come through, Spirit. We got love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. So there we go. I love it when Spirit just confirms things beautifully for me like that. Yeah, there's going to be, okay, we got engagement ring, higher commitment. So it doesn't have to be an engagement ring. It could be just a higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union. You could be coming into union with whatever you resonate with, a twin flame or soulmate. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. A higher commitment, though, a higher level soulmate. Completion of healing, learning. Yeah, again, I'm seeing the number 10, which, as we know, we'll see if that'll go like that. Okay. Definitely, there is definitely love here, and there's definitely a lot of healing. Okay. These cards that we've only brought out 5, and they're already resonating with these with the charms. I don't know why I can't get my words out. I think I'm feeling their energy. They're going to be, you will be lost for words when you get the news, whatever that is going to be, because it's going to be different for everybody. You will be lost for words, but they're also going to be very careful how they word things, because clearly there's a reason for separation. And there could have been a lot of hurt. I'm feeling a lot of hurt. Bottom of the deck is the partying, time with friends again, they're having fun, happily single, or just living in the moment. Okay, can we get one more, please, Spirit, on this deck? Oh, that's spun around. Yeah, see, this is the card that I showed you at the beginning that split the deck. It happens to me all the time. Okay, not enough, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear and frustrations. And that went into the reverse as well. As I was saying, this is something that I think not only yourself, but your person, you are mirroring each other's inner wound. And you've both been separately healing that. Okay? This is beautiful energy. If it's, I mean, you've got free will at the end of the day, depending on what they did to you, as to whether you're going to be much excited about this. Okay, Oh, hang on. Look at the bottom of the deck. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. And that's your overall for this deck. So can't really say much more about that, can we? I think the reading's over. Joking. Okay. This deck's a little bit more it's what lies beneath. So what lies beneath hidden futures oracle cards. Okay. Anger management, getting a room, hotel, motel, suit, business, pleasure. You could travel for work. Also, this could be a reflection of what the past was. Maybe past person was doing that, or you were. I mean, take it as it resonates. But, well, I'm glad I didn't push that. Oh, no, that's fine. There was one card turned around and they're telling me to take it. Like, they're all investigating. They want me to take it. They've been angels. Bottom of the deck, angel. Okay. Knowing that they effed up. Okay. I think they're investigating. I think it's not so much investigation as much as they. Oh no. Okay, hang on. See this card, this dirty money card that came out is 100% relevant to this reading because we just got police. Investigating and police. Okay. Remember, there's going to be different messages throughout. This does not mean that this is the love situation. Okay. I'm not getting that it is. I'm really not. Envy. This is someone that is in their ego and envious, promiscuous, sleeps around, a hot, free for all, sleeps with your man is on the bottom of the deck. Someone that's envious. Could be a man or woman, by the way. Take it, as it resonates for you. Setting the record straight. So there's confusion. There's some confusion about a situation that they want to clear up. I think this is a past person of your past person. They're investigating to see if you're back together or not. Because they're ignoring this person. And they want to set the record straight. They know they made bad choices. Okay. That's why I got this deck out as well. I don't, instead of the love story, once upon a time. And this is where they're headed. This is what spirits, they're saying that they haven't really been leaving them alone when it comes to if it's like a twin flame journey or resonates with you, but they're saying that they're showing them signs and everything. Like it's definitely spiritual intervention, that's for sure. Yeah, see, I hate nothing about you. Okay. They hate nothing about you because they had no reason to. So I think the problem is that they hated themselves. They hated themselves. They didn't love themselves. So what happens? They mirrored it. And I'm getting that on more your side. It was more of a, this could be, Pacific, but it was more of an abandonment issue due to childhood and that fear of being alone and having to heal and know that being in your own energy is actually is perfect. And I'm speaking from experience as well. I had it still, we're always still always healing though, aren't we? Like, it's not linear in life, but watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. Yeah. Okay. No. Nope. You're not throwing half of the deck. Okay. What's the investigating? What is the investigating, Spirit? What are they investigating? Just what I said. They're investigating if you guys are back together or not. That's what they're investigating. Okay? Keeping a promise. Now, I don't know if this person made a promise to you and never came through. Like, very much unkept promises. They want to prove to you that this person's going to get themselves in trouble. That's what the police card is. Because this past person, regardless, even if you chose to get back together or not, because look, you're not a bugaboo. Okay? And this is on top of the envy. You're not a bugaboo. So they had to work that out for themselves. The distance, distance makes the heart grow fonder, but at the end of the day, this is deeper than that. And you had to walk away for them to actually understand who you are to them. Like, and that they had to heal because, I mean, if they're not on your frequency of healing, then yeah, toxic. They want to set the record straight about something toxic that they were doing, the bad choices. Someone toxic. They may have chosen someone toxic over you because it was easier to be with someone toxic than it was to feel real feelings. Like they didn't know what to do with your authentic, genuine love. They didn't know what to do with that because they haven't felt that before. And it scared them and it made them be a runner. But now, in reverse, they're not a runner anymore. They've healed that. They want a higher commitment with you. They want to contact you. I'm getting you're either going to get a phone call, text, but some of you, they're just going to turn up on your doorstep because maybe they're blocked or something. Bad choices, bank failure. They may be having issues with finances right now. What's the I hate nothing about you? What's the I hate nothing about you? Fulfilling a fantasy. It's not a fantasy. Like, the energy I'm getting off it isn't a fantasy in the way that they want to come in and they just want to romanticize everything and just sweep everything under the rug, because I mean, I know for myself I wouldn't take that. No way. They would definitely need to have ownership of what they did. And even then, a lot of proving. I'm feeling that you're going to request, and so you should. I'm hearing boundaries. Your guides want you to keep your boundaries up. And your discernment, you're very strong with your discernment now, and your intuition is on point. So make sure that you know that you make just, it's up to you. You may not even open the door to these people, this person for you. But yeah, they want a private relationship because of this crazy person. They want to come in. They want their love story. They want their, in private also, I'm getting also not hiding private, it more being able to enjoy each other without all the negativity and all, everybody else's opinions, basically. So for you to establish this love story one way or the other, but by what you both want, not what everyone's telling you to do. Because I'm getting they were very like their friends and even family for some, they just listened to them. Like they didn't man or woman up. They and make their own choices. So what did they end up doing? Losing you. Yeah. Running away. That's what you ended up having to do. That's the overall for that deck. Okay. I'm just going to use a small tarot today. I'm going to get into the tarot and let's get a little bit more detailed information on these cards. Oh. Sometimes it's quite good to use these cute little ones. And you can definitely get your 5 of Cups. 5. You could be seeing 5s. We've got 5 of Coins and 5 of Cups. They're feeling left out in the cold. Or they're bank failure. They could be having money issues with the 5 of Pentacles. They want to get out of the 5 of Cups. Genuinely, a lot of, like, it's in the reverse, but genuinely a lot of people say about the 5 of Cups, it's, you know, crying over spilt milk. I mean, it can be also, the reason that's said is mainly because if you actually look, if I turn around the right way, sorry of that shine, there's 2 cups still standing up, you know, but they're focusing on the ones that have fallen over. They're not focusing on what they do have. And what do we know about manifestation, and what do we know about how the universal laws is great, you know, having gratitude for what we have, not for what we don't have. So, but they want to get that, they're sad, they're lonely, and a lot are maybe just going to work and then stress home, hermiting away. Some that aren't working, or they work from home, are just staying at home and doing. A lot of us have been in hermit mode, though, to be honest. And again, it goes back to the mirroring card. One more. I hope everyone's doing really well, whatever time of the day it is. It's looking a little bit warmer for winter day here. I actually think that autumn was worse than what we've had so far with winter in New Zealand. Like, I don't even have my heater on, but in autumn, oof, it was on. Okay. So, no, hold up. All the energy in these cards. Okay, well, we have a King of Pentacles that just didn't want to stay in there. King of Pentacles is somebody, it could be an earth sign as well. Taurus is genuinely the energy for that card, but it could be, it doesn't even have to be an earth sign. It could be just someone that is maybe a business owner, someone that's stable, family man. Definitely, it's not. It's usually they have money, to be honest, and it's in the upright. It's not in the reverse. So maybe, and also man or woman, take it as it resonates. Okay, they could be, you know, more in their masculine energy as to why that card came through. Yeah, and that came out with it, as you probably saw, and it's the Death card. So there's been a transformation. I got a feeling that this King of Pentacles would have come out in the reverse a little bit back, but they've done some healing, the transformation. Yeah, that's Empress in reverse when I split the deck, okay? And we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles, this person, this King of Pentacles, if I use he, she, it's just so I can keep the story straight in my head, but you don't have to put a gender to it, okay? It's just as the cards come through, it keeps, otherwise it gets confusing. I'm getting breadcrumbed and did not put pretty much any energy into your relationship. So now they want to give. They want to give to you. And this Empress in reverse, someone that's dispowered, just codependent, not that they're not creative. That's what they left you for. So they've been in hibernation alone. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands is usually energy. It can be an energy, or it can be emotion, a movement, action, and they're telling me that this is an action in this case, and they haven't taken the action yet. We actually see that she's pretty active. They haven't taken the action towards you yet. I think they're scared. I feel anxiety. I feel fear. I think they think you're gonna, you know, Queen of Swords and just Six of Wands in the reverse. They're afraid of not getting victory. Okay, what's the toxic line, please, Spirit? The Queen of Cups. This is what they miss. The Queen of Cups. Male or female. It's just someone that's usually extremely psychic, intuitive, very loving, very caring, very giving, very emotionally stable, emotionally available, unconditional love, authentic love. And they miss what you gave them. Spirit made me feel the emotion of the energy that I'm pulling in, and they're extremely sad. Something about your hugs. Does your person enjoy your hugs? And it's like you are the only one that they could trust. But we've got the Three of Wands. And so they are going to take action. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to do that. and whether they should. I mean, if you could be in a new relationship by now. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is quite an emotional card, but it's also walking away from what does not serve you, walking towards the stars and the moon, following your intuition as well, walking away. All those cups didn't serve that person. But also, I'm hearing not all, but some, they were heavy drinkers or some other type of substance, which could be what the toxic card is representing. Just some type of something. It doesn't have to be alcohol, drugs. It could be anything. And we've got the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, which this way is rest, healing. As you can see, she looks pretty comfortable in there. In reverse, they're afraid you're going to walk away and they won't be able to heal what they've done. But they definitely, see, we've still got the Three of Wands and we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is like good news, action. I mean, even look at her. I actually haven't noticed this. Look at her here, it's fire. They were extremely passionate. But see those, the spirits pointing out to me, they are cactus. And you know what, cactus are so prickly. Yeah, they're not afraid of being burned. I mean, look at their hair. But they're afraid that, yeah, it's going to be prickly. And it will be prickly, and they're going to have to just claim that. They will. But they're going to have to just take it on the nose, I suppose. Take responsibility, especially if they want to go forward. We've got the Seven of Cups. And if you see here, the Seven of Cups card, look at all those hands trying to reach in there, trying to grab. That's not always, that's just this card. I've got a lot of decks and this is the only one I've noticed. But we've got a lot of clouds and stuff around here. The illusion. There was a big illusion that there was all these options. Now, there may have been options. I'm not saying there weren't options, but someone or something has transpired and made it look a lot worse than what it was. But yeah, their options made you cut communication. Eight of Wands in reverse. So that's that block symbol I mentioned earlier that I was seeing in my mind's eye. That, yeah, they're blocked. Yeah, and this is definitely a rake up, Two of Cups in reverse. It's definitely a past person that confirms that. Okay, what is the Knight of Wands in reverse? The Magician. And it's upright. They're manifesting you back. They're trying to manifest you back. I just don't know what actions take to make that happen. Definitely Two of Cups in the reverse is, what's that? And then we got the Chariot here. Chariot is like, it is about forward movement and forward movement of success, but it's also about healing, balancing your light and your dark, you know, embracing both sides, loving both sides, success going forward. Like, and that's going on the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of, this is your energy, like I said, male or female. You've got success going forward. It can be in this relationship or regardless, you're going to, yeah, they don't want Four of Cups is like rejection. You know, they're not even looking at that cup. They're too busy worried about the other three. They're bored, or they're rejected, or they're just not appreciating what they had. They're not even looking, let alone concentrating and paying attention to what they could have had. And you see the little cloud in the hand, and it's like a gift that God gave them, or the divine gave them. You were that gift that they just ignored. They just could not see. Yeah, and it's going on the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they couldn't see and they walked away. They just could, which made you have to walk away. In some cases, they just ghosted. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Okay, and that's going on top of the Four of Swords. King of Cups is someone that is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups. So we have a couple here, and the Queen of Cups came out as your energy. They've healed, emotionally stable. They're very loving. They want to love you the way that you loved them. I'm pretty sure we had the Six of Pentacles. Now that might have been on the deck. That was when it was parted. But they've matured over this time. They've done some maturing. But again, discernment. Yeah, the Four of Wands came out with that in reverse. Okay, Four of Wands this way is stability. You know, usually it's celebration, unity, just being happy, having a foundation like of life, and like a home. It can represent just being at home. They see you as home. It's not about a physical house. They feel at home in your arms, and that's the Queen of Cups all over it. That's how the Queen of Cups makes you feel. They miss that. They miss that, but they threw that away because of these options. But you're no bugaboo, and they've worked that out. The Knight of Pentacles. What have we got? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, look at these counterparts that are coming out. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's a power couple right there, you know. And that's going on the Eight of Wands and the Death card, the Transformation card. Even in this Death card, you can see that there's new growth amongst the skull and everything. It's, you know, death and rebirth. On top of the keeping a promise. And they may be blocked at the moment. They're blocked from you. Because you're either an Emperor or Empress, take it as it resonates. These are not separate energies. These are your energies of, because an Empress is all four queens in one. If you didn't know that. So in some readings they can be separate energies, but no, this is the same energy. Separate energies to you, because you're the full package is basically what I'm trying to say. The Empress is the full package. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, well, they certainly take their time. They're not rushing in. But the one thing about the Knight of Pentacles, out of all of the knights, is they always make it to the end. I'm just going to get my microphone. Yeah, my mic. Because one, goes out about this time. It's good that it came with two, so I just keep one. I just keep them charged and swap them over for the longer reads. But I will sort out a different one though. Okay, what have we got? Right. So yeah, as I was saying, the one they're reliable. They are reliable. They may have taken their time, but it's the only reliable night that you know that's coming in with I'm trying to think of the word. It's the only, like, I don't know. It's basically you can rely on it for lack of better words. And then we have the Star and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. In the part, yeah. They're trying to manifest you back because they didn't give you that solid commitment at the beginning. The fact that we started with the King of Pentacles says it all. Yeah, the Five of Cups has come out in the upright now. Okay, well, you can see the writing. They're in the Five of Cups, trying to manifest you back. I'm also getting with the Four of Swords as well, that you're in their dreams. They're dreaming about you, and also keep an eye on your dreams as well, Spirit's saying, okay? Yeah, we've got the Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant can represent just an organization, a high spiritual learning, commitment, marriage, and because we do have the engagement ring, they're coming in, they're wanting the real deal, they're wanting the commitment. Okay, what's the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles? Please, Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is a reconciliation that they want. That's exactly what the Five of Swords in upside down means. Okay, you see it, they're holding their head. Look, she looks like she's just absolutely like done for. Feels terrible. Not all decks, like they're all different, but same kind of meanings, but different pictures, which is what you connect with. And this is what they're doing. They're extremely, extremely sad about what, and because it's in reverse and it's on the Chariot and your energy, the Queen of Cups. We also have the Queen of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands is going on the Four of Cups because that's when the King of Wands is usually, not always, and it's fire sign. Sorry, and the Queen of Cups water sign. What else we got here that I haven't seen? King of Cups water sign. I'll go through it in a minute. Queen of Pentacles earth sign. But they don't have to be, and that's why I don't always use them, because at the end of the day, our natal charts, we all have a bit of something. So, you know, it could be a moon, it could be a rising, it could be your sun, you know, it is. And so I don't really like to use them because it can discourage people from thinking that this is their message because of the sign, and it's not, it's just an energy. The King of Wands passed you up because they can be known as non-committal, very non-committal. Wants their cake and eat it too. They are usually very much, it's in the upright, but I'm getting ego, I'm getting, you know, they know they're very good with their words, very good with their words to get what they want. What's the Four of Swords and the King of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Absolutely awesome. So they've been working extremely hard. They want to give. And take this as it resonates as well, because remember, this does depend on the backstory as to how bad it was. Okay. Some just, I understand cheating's bad and stuff like that. Like, obviously, it's not something I'd stand for before my healing journey, but I do understand also the twin flame journey and everything else. And if they could show true change, you know. But they've been independent. It means the King of Cups, they're single. This is being single, you know, enjoying your harvest of your hard work. This is indicating that they are single. They are on their own. And we have the Two of Swords in reverse, which this way is confusion, don't really know what direction to go in, crossroads. It's in reverse. They clearly know which road they want to go down. Then it's extremely burdensome to them, thinking about how they're going to do this. I think there's a slight, I'm not getting bad, but there could be a slight, what I'm getting from this Devil card is not so much that they're toxic. It's an obsession, but it's an obsession, not stalkerish. I mean, they may be stalking your pages and stuff, but who doesn't really? I mean, I don't bother, but social media, let's be real, people do check things. So we've got the Hanged One in reverse. See, they've had an epiphany. That way they're still hanging and trying to figure out life. Trying to, like, they're a stagnancy. And in reverse, oh, my throat chakra always happens. It's like energies just don't want my messages to get out. But tough. Yeah, all of that beautiful energy that's around. Look at all that beautiful energy around you. This is divinely guided. Definitely divinely guided. The Nine of Swords, see here, they're not really sleeping at night because of losing this union. They now understand who you are. They know who you are to them now. And yes, for some it's going to be too late, but there are going to be some of you that it's not. Yeah, as I said earlier, I could see the Queen of Swords. That's what they're concerned about. Because the Queen of Swords is, and that's air energy. Also, when I showed you the Devil card, that's Capricorn energy. This is Aquarius energy. And it's more, because the air sign's more logical thinking. They kind of make head over heart decisions. And they're a little bit scarier than the Queen of Cups, is what I'm saying. They're not heartless. Of course not. And they're very spiritual, and their discernment is on point. You see how all your energies have come out. I think the only one that hasn't come out is the Queen of Wands. Oh, God. Oh. Wow. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. This is definitely divinely guided. This is a whole new, passionate beginning. This is what they're wanting to get out of this Five of Cups. It's on top of the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Magician, the manifesting you, the measurable, and they want this whole passionate new beginning. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles. They're really feeling left out on the cold. But they deserve it. I mean, let's be real, they deserve it. They do deserve it. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles in the upright is like collaboration, and that way it's like teamwork, working together. But in reverse, it's whatever plans or collaborations or that were planned out didn't work, didn't go to plan. What Spirit's telling me is they didn't expect you to walk away. They didn't expect you to leave. They honestly did not think you would, but you did. And even the ones that are going to take back, it's not going to be easy though. You're not going to make it easy on them, and nor should you. Like, they're going to have to prove and do the work if they want it. Yeah, because the Ace of Swords in reverse, because there was a lack of clarity in lines. And funnily enough, again, it's going on top of this King of Wands that didn't see what God was doing. What was that card again? Yeah, and that's why they walked away and they rejected. And the King of Wands energy, because of, or you walked away because of this lack. This lack of clarity. What's the Hangman? What's the Hangman? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they've had an epiphany that's going on the Hangman in reverse, and they've worked out exactly who you are to them, and that I'm hearing that song. I'm not going to sing. It's bad enough that my throat chakra, I always sound like I got the flu, and my throat feels crunchy and yuck. It was perfectly fine all day. It's when you're gone, like when you're gone. Oh, now you're gone. I'm trying to think how the lyrics go. I don't know who sings the song. Now you're gone. I realize our love was strong. I'm waiting here by the phone. Now you're gone. Can someone put in the comments the name of that song and who sings it, so that, because it's relevant, I've listened to it. There's something relevant about that song. Okay, let's have some final messages. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's there. It's going on top of the Nine of Swords. They just don't know how to come in with this apology. They're stressed. They're not sleeping. They do not know how to come in with this. But they are making, strength. But they're going to find their strength. They're going to do it, because one way or another, they don't want to give up. They don't want to give up. So they're trying to bring their strength, because they're thinking you're going to be in this Queen of Swords energy. So they're going to have to be strong, because of what? Putting you in a third party. Three of Cups in reverse. But then there's the Judgment card in the upright. They've been under judgment for it. but also they've had a rebirth. Right in the front here, look at that beautiful rainbow lotus flower. And then you've got the moon, and she's looking up, and there's a rainbow. That goes for both energies. It goes for also yourself. They want me to take it and put it on top of the Ace of Wands. That's why they want this Ace of Wands. And I've also noticed with this deck of cards, there's like sparkles like around. And look at all the leaves. Look at all those leaves. So it's showing like the growth, like the seed growing, planting their seed. Yeah, my mind just went somewhere else then. Yeah, this, and on top of the Three of Pentacles is, it's a tower moment. They've been going through an absolute tower and destruction, breakdown, which is what they needed to do. It's ego death. That's what the death card, was the second card that came out. Needed to have that ego death, thinking that they're this and that. Okay, we've got out here the World and the Ten of Cups. They want a new cycle. So I'll make sure you can see the writing of the World card first, because I've got like this light that's glaring. And they both came out in the upright. The Ten of Cups is like the ultimate happiness, the ultimate family, just being ultimately happy, and closing an old cycle and having a whole new cycle. Again, look at the flowers on the World card. Look at the rainbows. There's so much, like, this is spirit, just the growth, the possibility of growth between the two of you. You're finally seeing it. And I mean, you may end up being the one that got away forever. But for some of you, I'm feeling that it's not always going to be the case. And the World card's going on top of the Ace of Swords in reverse. So, they want to close that cycle out and regrow. They want a new cycle. And this opportunity, this Page of Pentacles, this offer they want to come in with, is the Ten of Cups. They see you as the Ten of Cups. They want the Ten of Cups. And bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords in reverse. They want to avoid a permanent ending. That way it's permanent. They want to avoid it. Okay? And that's the ending with the overall. So I'm hearing discernment though, okay? Definitely using your discernment and your intuition. You've got to really make, like, if you're going to go down this track, which is divine, it is divinely guided. It is. And it's beautiful because of the healing. Regardless if you end up taking them back or not, they've done healing. And that's what ultimately we're all wanting, people to heal and wake up and see, life through different eyes. But make them fucking work for it though, honestly. Make them prove and work for your trust. I mean, trust is so hard to get back. But we also, with our healing, we learn forgiveness. I mean, number one, we need to forgive for ourselves, not for them, for ourselves. So that they're not taking up rent in our head that we could be using to manifest and create. And what we're manifesting and creating and bringing that vibration up higher is where we're ending up bringing in the abundance that's coming in. So, sorry, I'm just listening. But they're giving, like, now my heart chakra is like lit up, and I can feel, but I also feel nervous in the tummy. It's the energy. When they think about you, and the positive looking, I'm looking at your photos, I'm getting that too. If you did photos or any type of recordings together, doing, like, activities or whatever, they have not deleted them. They are looking at them every day, every single day. At night, they're not sleeping. They're doing this at night, and the day as well, but they can't sleep. That's all they can think about. And they're watching these videos or looking at your, you may have a platform, I'm going to get the tea leaves out to tie this up, because it's ending up being quite long. But I want to ask the tea leaves to give us, let's give the collective some advice on this. What have we got at the bottom? Breed, period of prosperity and abundance. What was I saying about that? Because with there's so many of these cards, you just have to split the deck and not, like, I just do half of the deck first. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. And then we've got heart, love, deep affection and caring. It's saying it all. All right, Spirit, can you give us some advice, or what do we need to know about this reading? Cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, that reminds me of the Five of Cups, them being in the Five of Cups. Oh, sorry, I haven't been showing you guys these cards. It's the cracked cup. I think I showed that one, but I'm not sure. The bread for abundance and prosperity. That's coming in, the Nine of Pentacles. It's coming in for you regardless of any love situation, is what Spirit's wanting me to make clear. Okay? The heart. Like, regardless. Wow, that was it. That was literally at the top of the deck, and I didn't pull it. I was going to, but I started shuffling. Dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. That's crazy. I love that. Okay, what's this? Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So take that as it resonates, okay? It could be a birth of a child around you. Could be, doesn't have to be you, but or enterprise, like you could be starting a new career, new job. It's going to make you extremely abundant. When you find that purpose, dagger, fear, worries, tense situations, that's the energy. Mysteries. Oh, wow. Okay. Horseshoe. Oh, no. What's this? Yeah, horseshoe. Good luck. So you see there's good luck coming. Abundance, prosperity, good luck. I've got bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Well, we wonder who that's going to be. They better have a bigger bunch of flowers than that if they want to win you back. The arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if you're questioning any aspect of your life, even if it's not the situation at hand, and I'm picking up it could be love or career, or a move. The arrow's giving me like a move, another location, and the sun shining on it. It's going to be successful. We have war, misunderstanding, and that definitely comes with, where is that card? These ones are over. There was one where they were explaining some, where was that? There's so many cards. Yeah, here it is. That goes with the, this was one of the first cards that came out, setting the record straight, okay? There's some kind of misunderstanding. I don't know what it is, but you will know, or you're about to find out. I'll take a couple more. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Which someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. That's the past person's person. And that is exactly also spirits pointing out this dagger, fear, worries, tense situation. That they are on top of the police car right here. Funnily enough, I put the dagger one there, not even thinking. There may be a situation that it's more of a confirmation for you. I don't think it's going to be an issue that you're at hand for you personally, but they're not going to like what they're about to. Okay, just a couple more, because you're spitting out a lot, Spirit. There's a lot to say. Oh, God. Chair yoga. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. Yeah. That's their energy. Past person's energy there. Okay, I'm just going to see what's at the bottom. We've got angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. What did I say about it being divinely guided? It's divinely guided and protected. Courage, a journey, either physical or mental. All right, what did we get? That's out there. We've got all-star, guaranteed success. Guaranteed success. Again, take it as it resonates. Family wishes come true. Ten of Cups. That's your Ten of Cups. Which is going, again, these things are coming to you for doing the healing work regardless of what you choose to do in the love situation. There's many messages, as you will know from watching it, that have come through here. Basket, recognition, recognition, reward for merit, recognition, yeah. Spelled funny. So we got basket. Okay, you got reward for merit. See, and I literally just said you're going to get these things regardless because of all of the work you've done. Healing and working on yourself is exactly what Spirit wants. You will receive a gift. And I know there was another, oh, here it is. We got hat. You will be playing a different role. So that's what I meant by about career. Like a move in career. It may not be, it could be a location move for your career, to be honest. You have to move for a new job or something career-wise. Is do not be tempted to lower your standards, though. So remember those red flags. Remember that discernment that Spirit has made me say many times throughout this reading. Okay, got to use your discernment on those red flags, and that doesn't just go for this person. It goes for any people that come towards you, because your light is shining so much right now. People are really wanting to be like, they're kind of showing me bugs, you know, like they just want to bug around you, and you know what bugs are like, flying around and just swishing them away, because they want being nosy. They want to know what you're doing, which is why this private relationship card came out. I mean, you almost have to, no matter who it is. You almost have to keep it private, because there's so many people out there that want to. And there was a card, I can't find it, but that said that someone wants to come in between. So remember to just, wedge. Someone is trying to come between you, a friend, or something you want. It could be between your love life. It could be between, with your work, family. It could be anything. Money. Coming between, a new job that's been divinely guided to you is going to make you abundant. There are many cards here that are saying you're going to be successful, abundant. 10 of Cups, love, abundant in every way. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I really hope you enjoyed the read. I hope that some of it, if not all of it, resonated, even if this one may not. The next, or the ones prior, you can check out that I've done. It is a new channel, so I really appreciate the subscriptions, the likes, comment. Also on that song, it's in my head. Like, now you're gone, I realize my love for you was strong. I'm waiting by the phone, now you're gone, and that's all I can remember. But I am not going to try and sing why I feel like I've got the flu, when I do not. I do not have the flu. But anyway, please, I would really like the soul journey that I've been down. I want to help and guide so many people. And as I've said in prior videos, my number one goal to this is to build a soul family of support, so that we can help each other in the comments section. People can ask questions and other people can help them. We're all on different timelines. So I really, really appreciate it being shared, so it can get to the people it needs to get to. Okay? I want to share a lot of love and light to you all, and I really hope that you have a really good evening, afternoon, morning. On that note, I just went backwards, 3, 2, 1. Maybe it may resonate with you saying numbers. The final countdown, I keep hearing the final countdown. I was meant to say that at the beginning, and then I got reminded by saying evening, afternoon, morning, which I would say it the other way around. So there's a final countdown for this. Like, it's coming in fast. Okay? So yeah, I want to send a lot of love and light and healing to those that need it. And I will see you in the next video. I'm excited to, I will do some shorter ones though, but obviously, Spirit's in control at the end of the day with them, and I'm only but the messenger to speak for them. So they're sending love and light too. And so I will see you in the next video. So love and light. Peace out.